Hey Taurus, this is your September monthly reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus. You like it, I love it. If you want any information about personal readings, you can go in the description box below. All my information will be listed there. Also, if you'd like to make a love donation, there will be a link for that as well, or it'll just be listed below. And I go live on Instagram a couple times a week, so feel free to head over there and follow me there. That information will be in the description box below. But Taurus, without further ado, I don't know why I'm like getting tongue-tied with your reading, Taurus. What's going on? There's something you need to communicate that you're not communicating? So let's get into it. Let's see. Are you tripping up over your words? Oh, Taurus, we got love. Love is the first card out. So Taurus, compassion. Maybe you're getting tongue-tied with yourself, right? You're getting tongue-tied with yourself because you're getting a little flustered. But this is all about, like, September for me is all about love for you. Self-love, love offers coming in. This is like love. If you've been doing your work, you guys are very hard workers. So I'm sure my high vibrational Taurus is out there. Y'all been out here doing the work, putting in the work. And I feel like you guys have been in this rhythm of, like, I do a lot of work and I'm not seeing the fruits of my labor. Like, I go out and I till the soil, I plant the seed, I tend to my garden, I pull up the weeds. I was talking about tending the garden with the Virgo reading. So maybe there's a message in there for you. But without seeing this, like, return on my investment, I feel like having some compassion for yourself when you're feeling like this, so that you're not doubling down on yourself and beating up on yourself this month, is going to be huge, because you're going to see the sprouts of your work, Taurus. Like, you're never one to just have fruitless labors, like, it may have been feeling like that, but you guys are about it. I love earth signs because they get things done on the ground. They have a capacity to really connect with Mother Earth, which also helps them connect with the cosmic energies and forces. But you know how to stay rooted in this earth. And I feel like some other, just human beings in general tend to have difficulties with that. But I feel like Taurus is a good sign for that, like, rooted, grounded energy and caretaker. Like, you guys take care of a lot of people. You have very deep compassion for a lot of people, but sometimes you don't have it for yourself, Taurus. So this month, double up and double down on some of that self-love and self-compassion, because things are moving. Now look at this. Stagnation. Remember I told y'all you're feeling like things aren't moving? But look, dreams. You're feeling stagnant in your dreams. But the reason why you're feeling stagnant is because you're not feeling, or you're not seeing yet, all the movement that's already happening on your behalf in the background with the universe, right? And trusting that even though you can't see the sprouts from your seedlings that you planted, that they're growing, that there is growth and movement there, Taurus. So this month is going to be about you really having some compassion for yourself and trying to wait in the process, like be more so about the process than beating up on yourself for not seeing the result yet. It doesn't mean it's not happening. And if you feed the stagnant energy, that vibration will be the weed that chokes out your dreams. And you see, you got, come on, dreams with 33. That is divine. That's a divine number. That is the ascended masters. You can call on your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, whatever you believe in, God, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, Yahweh. You like it, I love it, okay? But, you like it, I love it. But it's time to go within and call on that deeper inner strength. Go to your peoples, go to your altar, go to where it feels good, where you find sustenance and rejuvenation, because your dreams are still within reach. There are things happening behind the scenes in tandem with the work you're doing on the ground. And you see that you got 1, strength. This new cycle, this new month, because we got the 1 that's a beginning, is all about strength. And I know y'all are like, I am tired of being strong. How about that? I'm always the strong one. I'm the bull. I get things done. I clear the path for everybody. I'm of service for everyone. Where's my stuff? Okay, when other people don't want to get up and do it, I go out there and I plow that field. I'm the one who goes out there, and tends to my garden. I'm doing all of this healing work. I'm doing all of this self-care and self-reflection and exploration work. Where's my stuff? It's all happening, okay? Trust in divine timing and trust that the work you are putting in is not fruitless, Taurus. You have strength here. You have love and compassion. Find strength in your self-love. Find strength in having compassion for yourself. And also have some compassion for the people around you, because maybe you're feeling like a little like, because you're like very focused on this thing that you think is not happening, but it is. At the bottom of the deck, we have transformation. So there is a transformation taking place. Like when the butterfly is in the cocoon, we can't see it. So you don't know, as an outsider looking in, how the progression is going inside of the chrysalis. You don't know the exact date and time when that butterfly is going to emerge. You don't know how long it's going to take for it to dry its wings and pump its wings and fly off. It happens in its own divine right timing, but just because we don't see the transformation with our own eyes does not mean it's not taking place. It's happening for you, okay? So trust and believe the universe is not going to lead you astray, that things are happening to you, for you. Not to you. Things are happening for you and not to you, okay? And there might be some things up ahead this month that will require your strength. But you are strong. You were not built to break, Taurus, okay? You can do this. I'm rooting for y'all. My mama's a Taurus. That's my best friend. So you definitely know your girl is rooting for you guys, okay? Taurus, you got the Empress. Can we just talk about it? Empress is the 3 energy. 3 is harmony. That is celebration. That's, birth. That's having something to raise your glass to, okay? That means, she's fertility. She is sustenance, luxury, okay? Like like I got everything I need and more. I have everything I need and everything I want, okay? The Empress is like all the queens combined. She's everything, okay? Look at this. I love this. Your sorry about that. Your Empress energy is all wrapped up in this hard work. You see how he's got his head down doing the work, which you guys are good for, Taurus. But you see, he can't see that Empress energy behind him. This is what's happening behind the scenes. Just keep diligently, skillfully, and passionately putting your effort into your work, into your calling, into what you feel like is where you feel purposeful. And it will reward you with overflow, with more than enough, with provision. Like provision. If provision is something you have been worrying about, provision is on the way. Provision is coming in, right? Because your work will start to show up for you. You will see that all this work you've been doing has not been for naught, okay? Look at that. Queen of Swords energy. Everybody thinks she's cold, she's calculating. At her low vibrational, she can be. But this is clear thinking. This is discernment. This is facts over feelings. Like just getting it done, cutting out whatever, swords are thoughts and communication. So clearly declare what it is you want. Do what is necessary to gain the mental clarity to press on and move forward so that your work can be focused and intentional, right? Like he's taking his time, pinnacle by pinnacle, pinnacle by pinnacle. Before he knows it, he will have cultivated his 10 of pentacles, okay? He or she, you like it, I love it. Whatever it is you are cultivating right now, stay rhythmic in your discipline, okay? Ebb and flow with what's coming at you because life is going to happen, but stay diligent and rhythmic. I don't know why I'm getting this word. Stay diligent and rhythmic in your work, in your discipline. That's what I said, in your discipline. Okay? Now's not the time to start faltering on the work you're doing. Like this is, I'm sorry, my mouth was squeaking. This is the time, Taurus. If there was ever a time to be up in that Taurus energy combined with this Virgo season energy to just get things done and get out of your own way and get clear in your mind, like, oh, this is what I'm doing right now. Like, ain't nobody gonna stop this. It's right now, Taurus. It's right now. Get up in it. And then we got death, transformation. This is rebirth, death and rebirth. There's something closing out, and it really might have to do with you, right? To clear out this energy of, what am I doing all this for? Or like, oh my gosh, this is a lot of things I have to do, and this is feeling overwhelming, and I've been being so strong. Like I feel like this energy of like almost being about to gas out, but don't, okay? Recover, you know, rest when you need to. Get deeper in the discipline of your self-care practices so that you have the fuel and that strength to get up in this transformation. There is forward movement. You see he's on top of the horse. Like this is taking you somewhere, right? And everything is facing the same direction, right? Put your head down and do the work. Look up and look out at the world and your circumstances with some mental clarity and get into facts over feelings so that way you don't tell the story to yourself in a way that's defeatist and that tells you that it's all going to shit and nothing's working out for you. You know, like get up into that, like, if you're gonna be cold and calculating like that, like you know, ice queen of the Queen of Swords, let that be like in your can't stop, won't stop energy. Let that be in your like, I'm gonna be so diligent and disciplined in my efforts. Nobody's gonna stop me. Like I was just watching this thing about what's his name? About Will Smith when he was talking about, you don't set out to build the greatest, biggest wall ever. What you do is you say, I'm going to lay this one brick as straight as I can, the best that I can, better than any brick has ever been laid in these 10 minutes. I'm going to take 10 minutes to lay this brick down so good, like no brick has ever been laid before. He's like, you do that every day with repetition, right? Just wanting to be skilled, the very best at laying a single brick, that eventually you have that masterfully crafted, beautiful, best, biggest wall, right? So this is where it's saying, you see he has more pentacles to do. Don't you fear. It's all heading in the right direction. Put the head down, do the work. Get into that fierce, nobody's going to stop me energy. Be brave to walk through and know that you have the strength to carry you through into this transformative thing, because it's closing something out that's out of here, don't need to be here, is not serving you, and it's bringing you into your butterfly stage, you know? There's no more going back to being a caterpillar. This fell on the floor. 6 of Swords. It kind of fell out like this. I can't really tell because it fell all over the floor and I just like threw it on the table. But let's talk about it both ways real quick. This is about forward movement, moving out of the choppy waters into the smoother waters. This could be travel, a short journey. Maybe you're going on a trip, and maybe this short trip is very well needed. Maybe you need this, and this short trip is what helps restore and rejuvenate you into, like, when you get back from this trip, you're like, and I know the panorama is happening, but there are still some places you can go. You can go to a staycation, okay? And really allow that to be your time of of rest, rejuvenation, restoration. So that way you come back to this work feeling like you're backed by this nurturing, luxurious, pampered, energy that's very fertile with new possibilities, okay? When it's like this, it's because, remember, swords are thoughts, it's because you are not going forward in your thinking about whatever this task may be. If you're in this energy, then it's about not moving forward. Maybe you're overthinking and you're not making a decision, or you're sabotaging your own thoughts because you're like, damn, I don't really know if I could do this. Why did I get myself into this? This really just might be too much. You got the strength card because you are very strong. You are the bull, okay? So go get up and get yours. And you see that, a page of pentacle, okay? Provision is on the way. This is an offer. It's seemingly small. I always say seemingly small because there can be such a big gift in a small gesture, right? It could be the day when you're really ready to throw up your hands and the universe throws you like a nice coin in its beginning stages, because pages are young. So this is the indication of the start of something at its beginning stages. You can't call it a full-blown King of Pentacles, right? This is not a full-blown, romantic gesture or whatever it is, right? Or a financial windfall, but it is something that has merit, has firm ground to stand on, something that you can hold up high with pride and say, I did that, I made that, or like, wow, thank you, universe, for this offer that just came in. Okay, so there is an offer that has to do with something that sticks to the ground, like maybe it's a small loan, maybe it's someone gifts you with some, with some financial assistance. Maybe it's, somebody throwing you a bone, like, hey, I heard you were looking for a roommate. I have this person who's wonderful and they're looking for something. But this small thing provides relief and allows you to get back into your, like, okay, I don't have to worry about that other thing anymore. I can now focus on each one of these pentacles. And listen, this is the 8 of Pentacles. This next offer of a pentacle can push you into the 9, into the 10, so don't count this out. And look, underneath that, wait, oh my gosh, the Queen of Pentacles. So you see why I said you don't count yourself out. You don't know what this is doing. Don't count this offer out because you don't know what is coming with it, okay? Don't turn your back on what could turn into a Queen of Pentacles situation for you. You got this. You can do this, okay? And we're going to pull some Intuit oracles real quick. I hope you're doing well, Taurus. I hope you know how capable you are of, like, achieving your goals. Like, think back to a time, if you need help just getting over the hump of the wait between the first sprouting of the buds of the seeds you've planted, or, that first crack out of the chrysalis. Like, think to yourself about a time where you achieved something that like required all of you. Like, it took everything in you to get it, but you got it. Against the odds, you got it. And tell yourself that story as proof that you can take another step forward. But staying stuck and stagnant in that, like, I'm not seeing it yet energy is going to jam you up and hold you up. We got stalemate, standoff, no way out, non-committal, hold out, delay tactics, blocked, refusing to compromise, opponent competition. So again, this energy of, like, having this stalemate, not thinking moves ahead, right? Because you're concerned about your family legacy. But this thing is going to develop over time. We have wine. It says developing over time, flavor, family legacy, the good stuff, finesse, alchemy, transformed. You see that? Ages well. This is not something that is going to be like, ooh, instant gratification. And I'm not saying that you can't have something happen to you in a suddenly moment. What I'm saying is, don't get tripped up if it doesn't happen in a suddenly moment. It might not be time, just like you wouldn't, see a the result of a pregnancy test, or somebody tell you like, oh my gosh, I'm pregnant, I'm a few weeks along, and then be like, oh my gosh, so like you're gonna give birth tomorrow, right? Or you wouldn't put a seed in the ground and expect a whole tree overnight. So it's the same thing with this thing you're working on. Trust that whatever is making it take the amount of time it's taking, it's to get all the right people, all the right influences, all the right things to line up for you. Oh Lord, look at it, look at it, look at it. It says the element of spirit. It says, and at the bottom it says, allow, trust divine timing. Yo, I don't tell no lies, yo. I don't tell no lies. They always say what I said. Ether, prime element, source energy. Give it up to source, y'all, and know that source is gonna come through for you. Give it up to source energy. Source got you. Akasha, so you might also want to do some like Akashic records, deep delving, you know, pull on all your strength, call all your strength back from every lifetime, every timeline, every relationship where you felt like you gave too much or you weren't appreciated. Call all your power back, and so that you can give yourself the power in the now to get through this next phase, because I'm telling you, watch how you pop out on yourself, Taurus. Soul spark, timeless, binding force, omnipresent, life force, 0 point energy. That means it's all around you. 0 point energy. You can materialize from what is around you. Put your head down and do this work. Stay clear in your thinking and diligent in your efforts. You can get to where you're going, but you will delay the trip, stopping every 5 minutes to go, oh, I can't. Oh man, this is a lot. You know, and I'll just do this instead of doing that thing. It's just going to pile up the amount of things that you have to dig your heels in and like start using your horns to plow through. Okay, so you got this. And then you got Clover, lucky, happy coincidence. And I say, you don't know how the universe is going to drag this in for you, okay? Or not drag this in, but make this appear for you. Unexpected rendezvous, oh Taurus. A fling, good fortune, carefree, a reward, flirt, short-lived. And that short-lived part is what I'm getting from that, is that this run of not seeing the fruits of your labor will be short-lived. This is not forever. This is a temporary moment in time. Okay? Allow and trust divine timing. Okay, so you got Fox, self-interest, stealth, deceit, trap, redhead, cunning, slide. Virgo got this card as well. You got mice, illness, fatigue, stress, anxiety, worry, reduce, restless, filth, decay, deteriorate, loss, theft, costly, fear, nagging, la 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 la. All this ish. I was about to curse. I'm really working on my cursing, guys. All this stuff is what doesn't serve you. All this stuff is, and all of that low vibrational thinking, oh my God, somebody's gonna mess up my thing. Oh, that putting your attention outward. You know, oh man, this is a lot of work. Or oh man, like I'm tired of not seeing the result yet. La 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 la. This is what is creating the stalemate. It's your worry, fear, stress, and anxiety. Okay, and that breeds illness, that breeds disease, and we are in the middle of a panorama, y'all. We don't got time to be weakening our immune system. Okay, you got the strength card. You are stronger than this, and I know it's hard, but you can do it. Seek out the support you need. Don't let this energy mess you up. You know what I'm saying? This like, oh, some sleight of hand, but you know deep down something's not right. So if it's someone in your space, get them out of there. If it's someone in your space and you need to leave, get up out of there. If you can't leave or whatever, put your head down and do the work until you can get yourself out of there, because you can, Taurus. You've done it before in your life and you will do it again. Whether that's a toxic work environment, toxic relationships, not happy with your living arrangements, or whatever the thing is, you can do it. Trouble with your finances, you can plow your head in and get yourself to the other side. You can. And you got broom, remove unwanted stuff, purging, a clean sweep, unavoidable, cleanup, delete. There's some things you need to delete, especially old stories. Delete, cancel it out. Total makeover. Hello, transformation. and restoring harmony. You see that? I'm loving that we're ending on that, Taurus. You are restoring harmony. You're restoring harmony. Let's get up and get it. Let's get up and get it. Let's get up and get it. Because harmony's coming back in. It's just going to take a little work. It's just going to take a little trust in the divine and knowing that everything's going to line up for you the way you need it to, okay? You got this. And it's not because you're just sitting on your hands hoping and wishing that it's going to happen. You are actively making it happen, even if you can't see it on the ground just yet, Taurus. So with that, have a beautiful September. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All right? And hit the notification bell so you know when I'm posting. Yeah, that's it. I'm wishing you mad love and many blessings. You count, Taurus. You matter. You are important. You are seen. You are heard. You are worthy. You are deserving. You are magic, baby. Let's get up in it. And I will see you on the next one. Later.